Being in the healthcare field is like, she inspired me to be in the healthcare field.
The Defense of Learning is every student's opportunity to share what they've learned and how the success skills are represented within what they've learned. The Defense of Learning happens at 5th, 8th, and 12th grade for every student in JCPS. And with this experience, it will be enhanced so that students are able to really focus on their learning journey throughout all of their schooling and also any outside opportunities that they've had as a learner. They can also incorporate that into their defensive learning as well. And so it really shows who they are as a learner and focuses on their lifelong journey as a learner.
Little pins, and then there's a kit. I use the kits.
The defensive learning is not new. The defensive learning has always been a part of what we've done when it came to the backpack of success skills. What we've done is taken some time to streamline processes through rubrics, through expectations, and making sure that every student's defensive learning has the same parameters around it, and that no matter what school you're in, your defensive learning is a streamlined process, and it is a focus of every educator, no matter what school you're in. Additionally, with this new backpack revamp, we will also have milestone checkpoints at the grade levels that do not have defensive learning. So K through 4th grade, 6th and 7th grade, and 9th through 11th grade will also have milestone checkpoints. And with those milestone checkpoints, it could be a mini defense, it could be an exhibition of learning, or it could be a student-led conference. But every student will have a checkpoint in every grade level that will show their learning experience and who they are as a learner.
My name is Jordan Elder. I love to sing, and one of my favorite artists is Ed Sheeran.
So instead of just our 5th graders having the experience, kinder through 4th will now be speaking to their learning, speaking to what they're doing in the classrooms to support themselves as a learner around these skills.
The Defense pilot program was where we took a small group of students, a classroom, about 25 kids, and we took a different approach to the backpack. They had a new rubric that more focused on the learning experience throughout school versus artifacts.
So this year, my backpack buddy used a artifact in which he was at a cooking class, and he talked about how he was a prepared and resilient learner because he continued to mess up during his cooking, and he was able to then learn to be a cook for his family. So that was, to me, a different experience than years in the past where students would use their MAP scores or end of quarter benchmarks, but something more meaningful to that student.
My school signature item is being in the Simple Elementary 2023 and 2024 talent show.
We're excited about was they were able to bring in their own experiences around this, and it more was not just a cookie cutter approach from what we've seen in the past. The defenses were very geared toward each student, and the students were able to shine throughout this experience like never before.
The pride that the students had, we did not anticipate it at that level, so that was fantastic just to see them blossom and also see them solidify their identities as learners to really say, I am a learner rather than I'm just a student in 10th grade and this is my defense. One of the significant improvements, I would say, is that students were also able to say, this is who I am, whether it's piano lessons or learning a dance that is native to their culture or something that showed who they are as a person inside of their own communities within those social contexts. Those types of experiences hadn't shown up at the level that they did this time. And so I'm excited, and I am awaiting with tiptoe anticipation what that's going to look like in the future as students get acclimated to this from K all the way through 12.
So instead of it being kind of like this boring and drawn out experience where they don't even fully understand the skills, they got to talk about themselves. And then we got to teach those skills as they talked because they're already doing it, right? So we kind of took some of that stress off of the skills.
I think there definitely was. With this one, you picked an artifact and then listed the skills that it went under. But I remember with my one in 6th grade, we made a slide for a skill and then put an artifact under it that met that skill rather than listing the skills that your picked artifact went with.
And this truly does make the experience better for kids, and as long as everybody going through the training, teachers, principals, as long as they keep that in the forefront, they'll reap the benefits at the end when they do see these wonderful experiences that we have not experienced in the past.